don't think Anthony Davis is primed for an MVP-type season. His starting five basically has already been set in stone by J.J. Redick for the beginning of the season, and D'Angelo is one of them. Jackson Hayes now to D'Lo, out to Rui Hachimura to start the season. Three-pointer no good. They battle for it. And down goes DiVincenzo. Continue with the Lakers out of the Ohio State, 10th year in the league. Mike Conley, boy, he's been running the show for a couple of teams for many, many years. Really a glue guy. Bounced to Rudy Gobert. He was in the Olympics, played for France. Really didn't have a big impact for the national team there. D'Lo's going to fire it up. That's going to be off target, and it's taken by another southpaw in Conley.
Well, you talked about Mike Conley. I mean, he's just a real steady backcourt guy.
Yeah.
He runs your team almost to perfection as another coach on the floor.
Yeah, both point guards left-handed and both from Ohio State. Here's Max Christie. Fell out of favor towards the end of the year. There's AR missing from long distance. So a little rust to be knocked off of both these teams as we get going in game number one. Boy, one of the most underrated players in the league is Naz Reid. Maybe I can't say that anymore because everybody knows about Naz.
Yeah, I mean, the season he had last year.
Wow.
I think all of that kind of stuff is, as Austin Reeves just found out about.
Yeah, Jaden in the postseason recorded multiple steals and blocks in 11 out of the 16 games of their postseason run. Reeves, you know, he's got a green light with J.J. Redick, his coach. It'll be interesting to see connect when he comes into the game, too. J.J. is really high on his talent.
Bill, who doesn't have a green light these days?
Yeah, you're right. Here's Naz Reid. That's going to be blocked away. So once again, now it's the Lakers on the defensive end. Here comes D'Lo all the way. And the Lakers are on the board.
You know, D'Lo is very crafty. He just got to the paint that time, all the way to the rim. In like slow motion, he's just that crafty.
This is the first of 5 preseason games for the Wolves. They went 5-0 last year. Reid tries to go back-to-back from down. That's a 6:30 game when the Phoenix Suns will be in town. Oh, good look underneath. Quickly down to Christie in the corner. He's got it.
Yeah, and Max Christie's, he's always been a pretty good corner three guy.
You know, Max had a pretty big role early on, but then again, he was kind of glued to the bench late. Boy, down goes Reeves, and they hit it from the other side. McDaniels.
I think Austin hit a wet spot more than anything, and then he got a little contact, but it was more the wet spot from under him before the contact.
Trying to get around that pick set by Gobert. The French rejection. Good move by D'Lo. Pulls up from the free throw line. So neither team shooting lights out early on. In fact, the Lakers are just 2 for 8 here to start quarter number 1. Preseason game number 1. This Wolves team was the 3rd seed going into the playoffs last year, although they were only a game behind number 1. And that's a baseline jumper by Conley. Smooth by Mike.
Well, he executed that screen by Gobert to perfection.
Rolling. Rui. For this lineup, well, if LeBron and AD were in it, that starting 5 that will be instituted to start the year really finished the year well. Lakers won 11 of their last 4 court. At the same time, that'll be the first time in NBA history a father and son will play together.
Yeah, it's quite an accomplishment. I mean, how hard that is to make the NBA yourself and then have your son make it as well.
Yeah, the word joy comes out of LeBron's mouth. The entire Laker team takes Bronny's side. Let's just put it that way.
I wonder why.
Underneath, trying to hit Rui on the alley-oop. Wolves coming back the other way. Conley, all those years down in Memphis. Reid, good little fake on Jackson's lob. And the throw down by Rudy Gobert.
A nice setup by Naz Reid. He got Jackson Hayes out of the play with an up fake, and then
career highs, regular season points, rebounds, and three-point percentage. Reeves will run the show quite a bit for the Lakers. He'll handle the basketball a lot. Rui underneath, he can't hit. Lakers can't buy a basket. They're 2 for 11 and 1 for 5 from beyond the arc. 7.5 to go, first quarter. Wolves have doubled up the Lakers 10-5. Leaning in on that jumper is Conley, and down it goes. Of the franchise, and he was a member of Team USA. Ant-Man not playing tonight. And again, no Julius Randle. Julius had that shoulder problem at the end of last year. He's still kind of nursing that back into shape, but he's really excited to be where he's wanted, he said. Here's a little jump hook, or running hook by Max Christie.
Just put it on the deck, under control, ran into some traffic, and made the proper move.
You got Gabe Vincent and Hood Schifino in for the Lakers, and they know what they need to do. They need to shoot the ball better. They were near the bottom of the NBA last year in shooting. Hood Schifino, he's going to attack. DiVincenzo falls down, somehow gets it to Vincent, and that's off target. You know, they got him for his three-point shooting, but finally when he was healthy, Stu, he couldn't knock him down last year. Talk about a coach who is really well liked. That guy right there, Chris Finch. Talk about preparation. You know, we use the word detail for JJ. How about the word preparation when it comes to Chris Finch? We're talking about the 4 games and then in-game. Front court, Conley. Be interesting to see how many minutes the starters get. DiVincenzo, nothing but net from the outside. I mean, welcome to Minnesota.
He just can just shoot a basketball. Plus, he can put it on the deck. We talked about Naz Reid being underrated. To some degree, he's underrated. And so is that left-handed off the window shot.
How many times last year did we say when he's on the floor, good things happen? It just seems to be that way.
Well, he's solid. He's really solid.
Again, this is Conley from the outside, off the rim, going to be taken by Reeves. Long lead, finds Hachimura, and he throws it down. Great outlet by AR.
Naz Reid shouldn't have cut his fingernails this morning, because that's how much he missed that interception by.
Here's DiVincenzo, broke up all the guys from Nova in New York by coming over here. They're going to love Karl Anthony Towns there, though. He put up some incredible numbers here, and such a talented player as Cat. McDaniels in and out, rebound to Hood Schifino, the Lakers' #1 pick last year out of Indiana. Never really got a foothold in the rotation. Turn, Reeves, no, rebound, Gobert. Rudy always near the top in rebounding. Was second in rebounds last year. Yeah, there's Dante again.
Dante, and he's so confident now. Not that he wasn't in the last year or so.
He shot over 40% last year from 3, and the Lakers answer right back.
Well, Hood Schifino with a very nice 15-footer off the dribble.
Like it. He's got to shoot with confidence. We're going to see Connect in a moment. The guy who will really shoot the basketball. I know where, Stu. Up in that department.
Hopefully that's the
case, yeah. I'm thinking. Clocks to 2 with 1. Naz Reid just taking Connect to school that time.
Yeah,
down low.
Little mismatch that time, and Naz just overpowered him.
Dalton Connect, Tennessee. The rookie stands 6'6", the 17th pick. And here he is from 3. That's
goal to contain.
You know, JJ has said he'd like to have about a 9-man rotation. And we'll see if Dalton Connect fits into that. He would certainly love for him to blossom early and be able to be that guy off the bench.
Good defense by Austin.
Taken away by Connect. McDaniels. And he'll bring it in to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who's been a nice asset for this squad. DiVincenzo, reverse layup is good. Dante goes to the other side and lays it in.
And both defenders went to the left side of the rim. One should have stayed on the right side, and he wouldn't have been able to get the up and under shot.
Reeves coming around to pick his Connect, pull up, corner of the key, got it. Nothing but net. Good little feed that time by Reeves.
And there's a little bit of the mid-range game that he possesses.
Out to DiVincenzo, who has been active and busy and scoring. As DiVincenzo, the first one in the game in double digits with 11 points on a perfect 4-for-4 first quarter.
Yeah, 3 of them from behind the arc. 3 threes in a row for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Rui, now back to Connect. He drives. Good drive to the basket, and he lays it high off the window. He got right around Naz Reid.
Yeah, and Naz, I think, was expecting too much help from Gobert, and he didn't get it.
Alexander Walker, good little ball fake. Kind of it goes. That's Rob Dillingham they're going after right there. Dillingham is somebody, I know all the Minnesota fans who are watching right now, they are very interested to see how this young man plays. Out of Kentucky, 8th overall pick. And he throws it away, but we're going to get a whistle. Make mention of Kentucky player, Stu.
Yeah.
60th Kentucky player ever drafted in the first round. In the first round, 60 players.
It's a factory.
Yeah, more than any other college. Connect gets it back. They're going to operate on the perimeter. Jackson Hayes, who of course plays well above the rim, has a great field goal. We have pretty high turnover rate when we have preseason games. But he's well aware of that. Dillingham going to be guarded this time by Trifina. Goes right around him. Can't score. The cleanup that time. That's Garza. These two teams will open up the NBA season at Crypto.com Arena. Opening night in Los Angeles. It'll be the Wolves and the Lakers in just a couple of weeks. Hayes down the middle. Glides in and scores.
And we know what Jackson Hayes can do once he elevates around the paint and around the rim. He can make some spectacular dunks at times.
Again, no Christian Wood, no Vanderbilt. Boy, Vando's very needed on this squad for all the things that he does, but he's had foot problems now for the better part of the year. Blocked that time by Connect. Underneath his basketball, and we got a whistle. Yep. Garza 72% from the line last year. That's going to be a two-pointer banked in by D'Angelo. So we can't give him a three-Angelo on that one as he was inside the line. Now with the basketball, it's going to be back for Garza. Thought about it for a moment. He's a 28%er from three. Ingles out of Australia. Garza turned, didn't hesitate, did he?
That was very nice. He caught the ball,
nice.
Turned and faced without committing his dribble, which makes the defender have to worry about two things.
Lakers down 13, and they're going to be down 13 as the quarter.
Mình cho kẹo vào, mình quặn lại. Rồi, mình sẽ được một cái phần dây treo rất là xinh như thế này. Giờ mình sẽ dán cái phần dây treo đấy vào trong cái hình tròn này của mình. Mình cho một chút keo vào. Rồi mình sẽ áp vào, mình cố định nó. Rồi, giờ mình sẽ làm đến cái phần trang trí ở trên nhé. Ở trên cái dây treo này mình sẽ trang trí bằng cái màu xanh. Đây. Mình sẽ gập cái hình bông hoa nhé. Mình tạo hình bông hoa. Mình sẽ cắt một dải màu. Rồi. Mình bỏ phần dư đi. Bây giờ mình sẽ chia cái đoạn này ra làm 3 phần bằng nhau. Rồi mình cắt ra. Bây giờ mình sẽ gập vào, mình tạo cái bông hoa nhé. Mình tạo bông hoa. Mình gập vào thành hình tam giác là được. Đây mọi người cứ gập vào tạo hình tam giác như thế này cho mình nhé. Mình làm tương tự với hai cái phần còn lại, mình cũng sẽ gập vào mình tạo hình tam giác. Mình gấp lần lượt cho khi đủ 3 cái bông này là được. Mình sẽ làm số lượng là 3 bông hoa, còn các bạn có thể làm nhiều hơn hoặc ít hơn tùy ý. Cái phần trang trí này thì là tùy mọi người nhé, mọi người sẽ trang trí theo sở thích cho mình. Số lượng nhiều hay ít tùy luôn. Cái mình làm ấy là cái phần gợi ý thôi, thì mọi người xem theo cái gợi ý của mình và mọi người biến đổi làm sao cho nó đẹp. Bây giờ mình sẽ vẽ hình cánh hoa lên đây. Mọi người có thể vẽ hình cánh hoa nhọn hoặc là tròn tùy ý nhé. Các bạn thích hoa như thế nào thì vẽ như thế cho mình. Đây mình vẽ như thế này, sau đó mình cắt ra. Rồi mình đặt chồng lên hai cái phần này. Mình viền lại. Hoặc là các bạn cắt luôn cũng được, cũng không cần viền lại. Tại vì là cái hoa này ấy, mình có cái khuôn rồi, cái khuôn là cái đầu tiên mình vẽ. Thì những cái sau mình chỉ cần cắt theo thôi, mình cũng không cần phải vẽ lại nữa, cũng vẫn được nhá. Các bạn nào mà cẩn thận thì mình thêm một bước là vẽ lại, không thì cứ đặt lên mà cắt thôi. Rồi mình sẽ bỏ những phần dư này đi. Đây, mình sẽ được những cái phần hoa như thế này. Mình sẽ được những cái phần hoa 8 cánh rất là xinh nhá. Mình tiếp tục mình mở những cái này ra. Mở những phần hoa 8 cánh này ra, mình mở hết ra nhá. Rồi, bây giờ mình sẽ dùng kéo mình chuốt để cho tạo độ cong cho cánh hoa. Mình chuốt như thế này. Mình tạo độ cong cho cánh hoa. Mình làm lần lượt với cả 3 cái bông hoa này nhé. Rồi mình tiếp tục mình vuốt. Sau đó mình bấm một đường. Bông nào mình cũng bấm một đường nhé. Để mình tạo cái độ khung cho cánh hoa. Mình cứ bấm một đường như vậy cho đến hết. Sau đó mình dùng keo mình dán lại. Mình dán cố định lại, mình tạo độ khung cho cánh hoa. Rồi mình cứ dán lần lượt cho đến hết nhá. Đấy, mình dán lần lượt. Rồi, sau đó mình sẽ đính những cánh hoa này lên, mình trang trí. Mọi người đính lên những cái vị trí mọi người thấy là đẹp thì mọi người đính nhé. Đây mình sẽ đính theo kết cấu là 21. Như thế này. Và mọi người cũng có thể là đính thêm một vài cái hạt để làm nhụy hoa. Cho cái phần hoa của mình nó nổi nó đẹp hơn. Đây ví dụ như thế này. Mình đính thêm cái hạt nhụy màu vàng nhé. Đây mình đính thêm cái phần nhụy vàng. Đây. Rồi. Và đây là thành phẩm. Thì sau khi làm xong mình sẽ có được một cái sợi dây treo trang trí rất là xinh nhé mọi người. Mọi người vứt bớt những cái phần keo dư dính trên này đi. Đây mình được cái phần dây treo đây. Rất là dễ thương như thế này. Thì mọi người có thể tham khảo cách làm của mình nhé. Để tạo ra những sợi dây treo xinh xinh giống như thế này. Đấy. Chúc các bạn thành công nhá. Và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở những video tiếp theo. Bye bye.